The hitman realized something terrifying during a weapons deal. The buyer standing in front of him could assemble a gun faster than he could even with all his years of professional training. Even more shocking, when he deliberately misadjusted the sniper scope, she still managed to hit a target dead-on from over a kilometer away. Jack's instincts kicked in. He had just submitted his retirement papers and immediately afterward his boss had sent him on this simple job. That couldn't be a coincidence. Sensing something was off, he told the woman that some of the gun's parts still needed adjusting. On the way back, Jack purposely sabotaged his car, exposing the bumper. He took it to a local auto shop and, while the mechanic was busy with repairs, grabbed a steel pipe, some scrap metal, and a small gear. He had a plan, and these were the tools he needed. To stay off the radar, Jack also rented a hidden apartment down a quiet alley. Using the materials he'd gathered, he built a homemade silencer. Then, he disassembled the sniper rifle completely and reassembled it, tweaking each component with meticulous precision. The next day, the woman returned, carrying the very same sniper rifle. She headed to the location of her next hit. Her target was Jack himself. She aimed at his head and pulled the trigger, but instead of firing forward, the gun backfired. Jack, who had been listening nearby, rushed toward the sound. To his grim satisfaction, his suspicions were confirmed. The assassin was the woman from the deal. He demanded to know who had sent her, and just as he'd suspected, it was his boss. The man wanted him dead. After taking care of the hit woman, Jack told his girlfriend Susan to wait for him by the river. He would meet her there once everything was settled. Jack knew too much. His boss wasn't going to let him walk away. Sure enough, the boss showed up behind him, but Jack sensed the danger immediately. He stopped walking, turned, and eliminated the threat. He then got into his car and drove off to meet Susan. But something felt wrong. He reached down and realized he had been shot. Blood was pouring from his abdomen. Slamming his hand against the steering wheel, he fought to stay conscious. No one knows how long he drove, but eventually, Jack made it to the river. Susan was already there, frantically scanning the road. With the last of his strength, he looked into her eyes and whispered goodbye. As she rushed toward him, the man who had survived everything finally collapsed in her arms.